What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back with another offseason rebuild, and today we have the Cincinnati Bengals after they got eliminated by the Kansas City Chiefs. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Well, we all know what the Super Bowl will be, and yesterday football was interesting, I will say. 49ers versus Eagles. That game got boring super quick as soon as the 49ers didn't even have a quarterback that could throw the ball anymore. And then the Bengals and the Chiefs was a good game, but I feel like the refs ruined it a little bit. It felt, I don't know if it was just me, and refs, they have a tough job, don't get me wrong, but it just felt very one-sided yesterday. Regardless, though, the Bengals are sitting here, and we got Chiefs versus Eagles in the Super Bowl. So, as always, we start with the Bengals, or not start with the Bengals, we always start in the re-signing stage. The Bengals made it to the AFC Championship back-to-back years. Clearly, they are a very good team to be reckoned with in the AFC. You got the Bengals, the Chiefs, and the Bills in that top tier, I would say. Although the the Bills have choked. So I don't know. Do we throw the Bills in there anymore? Who knows? But regardless, not talking about them. Let's start with the re-signing stage for the Bengals. And as you guys know, these offseason rebuilds, if you're new around here, they're basically one offseason that I do, and I try to predict what I think is going to happen in that offseason. So for the Bengals, they have quite a bit of unrestricted free agents to worry about. And I do plan on bringing back, obviously, Jesse Bates. I think you definitely bring him back. 26 years old. And Madden, he has superstar dev. So, yeah, 100% bring him back. Don't let him go. So, Jesse Bates, I'm happy to bring him back. Although we do have Daxton Hill behind him. Von Bell, I think I would sign back as well if you can. You have the money, so I'll give him a deal. Don't want to go too crazy and overpay him, but bring him back. Hayden Hurst, 30 years old. Solid tight end, 79 overall. Might bring him back. Jermaine Pratt, I'm going to bring in as well. And we'll do some good things with him. So I'm going to keep Jermaine Pratt, keep the linebacker core together. And then Samaje Perine, actually pretty solid backup running back. So I would bring him back as well. Did some very good things for the Bengals behind Joe Mixon. So the only one I need to make a decision on is Hayden Hurst. And I'm going to wait till free agency to see if there's a better tight end option. But I would definitely, consider re-signing him. So that is going to be my re-signing stage for the Bengals that I have locked in. I think you bring all those guys back. Von Bell might be gone. He might go somewhere else because they do have like a young Daxton Hill. And then, of course, Joe Burrow. Eventually, he'll need to be re-signed. So, our tight end position on offense needs to be figured out. But, yeah, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. I mean, you have a very good wide receiver core. The offensive line was not healthy yesterday. But if you can get Lyle Collins back, that'd be nice. We could probably sign another offensive lineman as well. The linebacker core, pretty solid. You got good D-line with Sam Hubbard, Trey Hendrickson. You have Chidobe Awuzie, Mike Hilton, Cameron Taylor-Britt. So overall, this team is already really good. So I just need to add bits and pieces, really. So the only thing we're really lacking on right now is a tight end, which is because we didn't sign one. So I will definitely, then maybe a guard wouldn't hurt either. So guess we're going to focus on the offensive line and focus on tight end with our $54 million in cap space. So let's go take a look at what could be available. So not going for Roquan Smith or anything like that. But if you take a look at some of the biggest thing we need was left guard. So left guard, not really here. You can sound like David Edwards, but I don't know if they're really upgrades much. Orlando Brown, you got Connor McGovern. Right guard, you got Isaac, who's 29 years old. Nate Davis, so you can move him to the other position. So kind of like the idea of going for Isaac here. Samalu, I think is how you say his name. So I'm going to give him a deal to try to get him in. I think the Bengals bring in some more offensive line depth. And then tight end was another problem. So if we take a look at the tight end spot, you got Mike Gesicki, who, okay. I kind of like that. I actually like that a lot. I got Tanyan, Austin Hooper, Juwan Johnson. But I mean, if you saw it this season, there was a soundbite from the Dolphins where Mike Gesicki was saying something to Dawson Knox about how, I'm glad you're being used. So Gesicki clearly was not very happy in Miami. So if you could have enough money to add Mike Gesicki to this Bengals wide receiver core, I think that could be super nasty. So I'm going to try to bring him in. Give him a 5-year deal if I have to. Gesicki, underrated tight end. So him and then Jamar Chase and him can do the gritty together. Maybe he can learn a little bit as well. So that's kind of a nice addition. I like that one. And then I'm going to look for another corner. Alec Peters, Jonathan Jones, Peterson, Desmond King. If I can get Desmond King, superstar depth at corner, I actually like that a lot. So I'm going to go for him as well. And that might be my free agency signing. I don't want to go too crazy because you do have to leave your money open. But if I can get these guys, I think that'd be awesome. I guess I'll overpay on Isaac, and I'll also overpay on Gesicki. That way I am guaranteed them potentially. So I can go very player friendly on both of them. And hopefully that gives us both of them on our team. So let's see if that is the case. And we do get all three of them. So Desmond King, Mike Gesicki, and Isaac Samalu as our new guard. Feeling good about that. But Mike Gesicki would be an amazing tight end addition to add with Joe Burrow. That's just great. So I love that. And we still have all of our draft picks as well. So offensive line reinforced a little bit. Gesicki at tight end. Might look into drafting another wide receiver if you want to, because you don't know if you're going to be able to keep Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase all together. You might eventually have to look towards the future. And then corner, we got Desmond King. So overall, I think we just had to draft night with the best player available approach, because we're already pretty stacked at every position. There's not much this Bengals team needs to do. They're clearly going to be in contention no matter what. So I just really needed to add a little bit, and we did just that. And now we can just simply head to draft night and add whatever we can on draft night. And then eventually you're going to have to sign Joe Burrow back. You're going to have to make decisions on T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. So if we take a look at our draft pick situation, I'm pretty sure we're going to have like the 30th or the 29th pick. So we got 29, 61, 93, all of our draft picks, no extra picks. So let's just jump in and have that best player available approach here with the Bengals. This one was pretty simple. Not much I needed to do here, but I wanted to do them since they just got eliminated. So at pick number 29, best player available approach, like I said. So let's see what best player available would be here for the Bengals, since they're already pretty good. You have Brian Branch, Jackson Smith. See, like, this could be an interesting one. You could draft, not that the Bengals need a wide receiver by any means, like they don't need one, but in the future you could think about it, just because, like I said, you never really know. I got Jordan Battle here. We got a linebacker, got another wide receiver, got corners, got a center, a lot of good options. But you know what? I am going to go with the Ohio State wide receiver to just think about the future a little bit. Jackson Smith. Ohio State wide receivers usually are pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and take him here. Although the Bengals don't need, actually, I don't know. Do I want to go first round wide receiver? I think that might be too crazy. I might get a lot of hate for that. So you know what? Instead, let me just get like a linebacker. I'm going to go with Felix here. Add him to the team. Let's just add some defense. Power rushing linebacker. Add him to the D-line. I'll go with that instead. Let me do that. That seems a lot better. But maybe you could think about a wide receiver in the future. But if you wanted to go ahead and stack your wide receiver core, just to have a T. Higgins or Tyler Boyd replacement rather, then you know, you can take Jackson Smith. I almost did it. I don't know, man. That seems kind of crazy for me to do in the video, but in real life, you could think about it. So as far as what I'm going to do here, I think I might just take a corner. Like I said, best player available, and we have a decent corner out of Eli Ricks here out of Alabama. So I'm going to take him here. Welcome to the Bengals. Feel good about that. And now we can go to round 3. Pick number 29. So we get a corner, we get a linebacker. So we've added to the defense. Might even go some offensive line depth here at round 3, because why not? You can never have enough depth for this team, especially a team that always struggles, seems like, with offensive line. So I am going to go ahead and take the Alabama guard, and we'll have some depth there, and that will be my draft. So overall, this was a pretty simple video. Didn't really need to do too much for the Bengals. They already have such a good team. So it's just a matter of Madden giving us a good simulation, and maybe this time we get the Bengals to the Super Bowl here in Madden. Again, because they made it in real life against the Rams, as we know. So offense doesn't really change that much. The only thing we really did was added a guard and we added a tight end. We didn't really draft anybody on offense either. We got a rookie wide receiver, so it looks like we addressed that. And they got Tyler Johnson and another wide receiver down here that doesn't really mean to, or he's a tight end, either way. On the defense side of the football, we take a real quick look. This is kind of where we added more. So you have Felix, we got Jermaine Pratt, Logan Wilson, Von Bell, Mike Hilton, Eli Ricks. You still have Daxton Hill as well. Trey Hendrickson, DJ Reader, BJ Hill, Sam Hubbard. So overall, this team should get a good simulation. We should be in the playoffs. We open up the season against the Kansas City Chiefs. If we set our season goal, I think it's very clear what our season goal should be, and that is to win the Super Bowl. I think the Bengals, that should definitely be the goal. I mean, they have been super close to winning it. They already got there once in back-to-back AFC championships. We open up the season against the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's just go ahead and celebrate this season. If this team doesn't make the playoffs, well, that's Madden for you. So let's just go ahead and see how it goes. So at the end of the season, we finish up 12-5, and we win the AFC North once again. You had the Browns, the Steelers, and the Ravens all finish over 500 right behind us. It is possible that all 4 of us made the playoffs. Did all 4 AFC North teams make the playoffs, or did the Browns miss out? Let's see. Browns, where are you? Or was it the Steelers? Oh, Steelers did not make it. 9-8 does not get them in. That's unfortunate. It looks like the Jaguars were the last team to make it, who went 10-7. So unfortunately, that isn't good enough. So let's just jump into our first game, wild card weekend. Well, let's take a look at the stats first. So offensively, first NFL, no surprise there. This was a phenomenal offense, and adding Mike Gesicki probably made that even better. And defense was top 10 as well. 42-8. They got Joe Mixon, 17 touchdowns. Also 1,300 yards. Samaje Perine had 10 touchdowns as well. Chase, Boyd, Higgins, Gesicki almost all had 1,000 yards. These 3 guys did. Gesicki almost was there as well. Defensively, sacks wise, at 11 from Trey Hendrickson, 9.5 from Sam Hubbard, 4 from DJ Reader, 4 from BJ Hill, and 2. And then Felix had half as well. Interceptions, we had 4 from Logan Wilson, 3 from Chidobe Awuzie, 2 from Von Bell, 1 from Pratt, 1 from King, 1 from Hilton, and 1 from Jesse Bates, and 1 from Daxton Hill. So let's get into our game. Going up against New England Patriots. I mean, we're the first overall ranked offense, so wouldn't it be something if we came out here and lost the Patriots to start things off? I want to rock the all-white unis because I really like those. Tom Brady is back in a Patriots uniform, by the way, if you did not notice that. So that's a little annoying. It is a very cloudy day, so maybe the white jerseys will help us just like they did against the Bills that people were saying. Jumping right into it, you got them going up 3-0, but we respond 7-3. Let's go score again. First ranked offense should be able to put some points on the board, and Desmond King gets us an interception. But so far, we're not scoring enough. 14-6, there's another touchdown. Defense is playing great, but our offense needs to play better. It's 21-13 so far, and okay, I really don't want to see the Patriots get back in this game and win, right? 21-28. They are going to not score, and we are moving on. So we beat the Patriots. It was a closer game than I would have wanted, but you know what? Overall, we're moving on, and that's what matters. And now this time we get a rematch against the Buffalo Bills, but this time it's in Cincinnati. So we came to their house and beat them. Now it's this time we got to take care of our own place and beat the Bills again. So it's going to be a tough matchup. As we know, Bills are a very good team. We're up 7-0 to start things off, and we're up 10-0. So far, so good. 7-10, they get a touchdown. We're 7-13. They get another field goal, and it's 10-15. We got a safety, I think, on them. 10-22. 17-22 in the second half, or in the first half, and now the second half, 17-25. They missed a 2-point conversion to tie it up. We do not score here. It's 23-25, and the Bills are going to take the lead 26-25. I'm going to go ahead and trust. Okay, you know what? Let's come out here and let's just make sure we're headed to the AFC Championship. I can't sit here and not make it. So I'm going to make sure we do. I have Chase in press coverage right now, which is just kind of appealing to look at. So if I could throw it over to Chase, I will. But instead, oh my goodness, this camera angle is crazy. I try to boost. I took it up to see Jamar Chase on the outside a little bit more. But man, that was actually crazy to look at. So I'm going to go 4 verts, and I'm going to be able to look for Mixon underneath. Or actually, that was stupid. I don't know why I scrambled it, but that's okay. I gained 2 yards. We'll take that. And now we can go slot outs because Mixon should get open here. If not, I got Boyd or Gesicki on the outside. Can I hike it in time? I cannot. 2-minute warning time. All I got to do is make sure I don't turn over the football, and I should be golden. So maybe I can just run the ball all the way down. That could be the solution, but you guys know me. I like to throw the ball, and sometimes I'm done with it, and sometimes I make it work. So we do have RB, though, wide open. Tyler Boyd will take that down to the 30. So we're almost to the red zone. Let's keep it going deep in. I'll be looking for Gesicki here, but not going to force it. I do have Mixon wide open for some nice yardage. Not going to be anything crazy, but 4-yard gain. Actually, we're in field goal range, so all we really need to do is kick our field goal. We don't have to force a touchdown here, so might actually just run the football. Mixon, if you fumble, I am going to beat you up. That's all I got to say. So good block, but I don't get a first down out of it. Bills are going to start calling their timeouts. 3rd and 3. I'm going a halfback wham, and I think I'm going to get some yardage on this one. I'm looking for the first down, obviously. I don't need to say that, but I think if I get some good blocks and I don't get the first down, Bills are going to call their 4th and 2 timeout. I'm going to kick my field goal. I'm just going to make sure we kick our field goal. That way we have our field goal and not overthink this. So we get our field goal. We're going to take the lead, and now we got to get a stop on defense. Simple as that. So it is still a game where the Bills could win. So I actually might jump in on defense just to make sure that we can get a stop. So I'm going to go play all defense, 26-28. We got to make sure they don't get in field goal range. They only have 1 timeout left. So let's just make sure we play some good defense. It is against Josh Allen, so I'm a little nervous. I'm going to use your Logan Wilson. Let's play some zone cover start. Oh, he's play action. Play action. I didn't fall for that. He's going to throw it underneath. That's okay. You can get 3 yards. That's fine. 3 touchdowns, 259 yards for Josh Allen. I'm okay with that. I don't want to play man coverage, though. I'm going to keep playing zone until they prove me they can do better. So I'm going to continue to use your Logan Wilson. The computer likes to throw underneath anyway. I mean, again, he's just throwing it underneath. Got out of bounds again. 3rd and 4. Honestly, they might not even get a first down. If he's going to keep throwing underneath, that's okay. I'll let you throw underneath all you want, like I said. So let's just keep doing that. And this time, they might be looking to throw it deep. We'll see. 3rd and 4. Let's not allow a first down. He's got the first down underneath here. They're scrambling out. And that's interception. Mike Hilton secures the game. Never should have thrown that, Josh Allen. That is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do it. And now we should be moving on. Let's go, baby. We're on to the next round. I thought for sure we'd be playing the Kansas City Chiefs, but now we're playing our division rival, the Baltimore Ravens. So another tough opponent here. But if we win this, we're on to the Super Bowl. They do go up 7-0. We even it up 7-7. Can we take the lead here? We do. 14-7. Another stop. Take another lead here. 17-7. I'll take it. Ravens do score, and it's 20-14. Very close game thus far. And we got the Ravens closing in, but we take a 10-point lead. They get another touchdown. We need to score here. We do just that. 24-34. It's 31-34, and all we need to do is make sure we take away the Ravens timeouts. That's simple. Got to make sure we don't give them the ball back. So let me take care of business here. Let's just run the ball with Mixon and get yards. That's all it boils down to. I'll take that first gain. That's about a 5-yard gain. We're in front of the sticks. I'll take that. So this is going to go to the 2-minute warning. So that'll be the first stoppage that the Ravens get. And one timeout should secure the game. Or one first down should secure the game, I think. So that's all we need to do. So let's make sure we are in that position. 2nd and 6. Here we go. One first down Mixon. That's all I'm asking for. And we don't give the ball back to the Ravens. And I honestly could have cut maybe to the first down. 3rd and 3. Do I get crazy and throw the ball here? I'm going to do it. I'm going to play action boot. I actually like the play action boot here. I think we should be able to first down with Bowers here. If not, I have my backup tight end. So let's see if this goes well for us and what is going on. But actually, I have a first down. So that's what matters. Boom, just like that. We got our first down. And now we should be moving on to the Super Bowl. So we got the Ravens, or not the Ravens, the Bengals in the Super Bowl by beating the Baltimore Ravens. So all we need to do now is make sure this last timeout is gone, and we should be moving on. Let's go. Last timeout is gone, and all we need to do now is make sure we kneel the ball away, and we're moving on to the bowl, baby. And now we get a team that's never making it to the Super Bowl as long as Dak Prescott is the quarterback, but it is the Cowboys here in Madden. No surprises here. So let's see if we get the Bengals a Super Bowl trophy here. We're up 7-0 to start things off. Is this at? No, I think this is in Arizona. So they tie it up. It's 14-7 now. We need to score here. And of course we do not. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Cowboys just absolutely kill us here. That's just usually how it goes. 10-21. And can we come out here and score 21-18? The Cowboys respond. Can we score and take the lead here? They're 24-25. They get a field goal. We need to respond big time here. We take the lead back. It's 27-35. And just like that, I think the game is secured. We need one. Actually, no, this game's over. What am I talking about? We're moving on. I don't even have to play this. We're moving on, or not moving on. We won the damn Super Bowl. What am I talking about? Play all offense. Skip moment. They shouldn't get the ball back. And they did, but it doesn't matter. So just like that, we have won the Super Bowl 27-35 over the Dallas Cowboys. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are champions. Well, at least here in Madden they are. Not in real life. So anyways, boys, hope you enjoyed the video. That is the first Super Bowl we got in this series, which is really cool. I'll take it. The Bengals were the team that needed to get over the hump, and we got them there. So thank you guys for watching. It's Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.